You've clarified the transformative power of AI when it's applied to extensive data sets, turning static information like tables or directories into dynamic, interactive experiences. This not only enhances usability but also democratizes access to information by making it more actionable and accessible through natural language processing. Considering this evolution, what challenges do you foresee businesses might face when trying to harness AI in this way?
The most obvious issue that businesses are going to have with AI is if you don't have data to use, then using AI is not necessarily going to add value. Now, if you do have data, then you need to be considering there are inherent risks, of course, with AI, data leakage, things like that. If this is proprietary data, it could accidentally get out through prompt engineering and be accessible and viewable by the people on the other end. So that you really don't want that, especially if it's proprietary, right? But of course, there are ways to mitigate that and there are ways to protect against that. The main challenge that you're going to have to deal with is sort of the implementation of the data, the cleanliness of the data. You can't have a ton of junk. It needs to be cleaned, it needs to be tidied. There will have to be some manual work, but I don't foresee it as really being a massive obstacle. I mean, beyond if you don't have any data, but there's no massive obstacle. It isn't particularly difficult these days. It's only a year and a half old, really, this entire industry. And already it's like, it's not hard to do, but just some intelligent design, some intelligent application of code, finding some good people to work with, and then knowing, well, what is the actual value that you are giving to your customers or your site visitors with this AI. Going back to what I said before, if you're adding AI purely for the sake of adding it, just stop. But if there is an actual use that people can get through that AI that reduces friction, that reduces challenges they have, makes it a better user experience, then it's worth investing the time and energy into applying it somehow.